Alright guys, we all know Minecraft villagers. We all know about them, right? Hello there guys, my name is RamStuffMC. In this video we're going to be talking about when villagers were added, what they do, their workstations. By the way, I know this isn't all their jobs, but I really didn't have time as I really need to go somewhere. And what else? We're going to be talking about their professions, their jobs, when they were added, their massive overhaul, which is 1.14 and what it did to them, and why they broke the progression system of Minecraft, and how a few ideas on how they can be fixed. Hello there guys, my name is Ram7C and we are going to be talking about that. Before I start this video, if you enjoyed so please drop a like and a sub to the channel. It's fun, you can also comment on what videos you might have, and let's just get on with the video. So now, when were villagers added? They were actually added in 1.3. Oh wait, version 1.2 or 1.1 basically. In version 1.2 or 1.3, villagers were added. Although, oh no wait, they were added in beta phases of the game and couldn't do anything, basically. They were just kind of inhabitants. They were even named testificates, as they were still being tested on by Notch, who's the former owner of Mojang and Minecraft altogether. But then villagers actually were able to trade in 1.3. Now the trading system is much different than this one, as before 1.14 you couldn't decide their job, you just have to breed two villagers. There were far less workstations and they all looked almost the same. And you couldn't change their trades. The trades that you got were the trades you just had to deal with. There was nothing you could do. So, like, for example, let's say I bred two villagers, okay? And let's say I got a librarian. I can't control its trades. Its trades could be anything. That's why, like, focus now, look. Well, that's why, like, for example, in 1.9 update, when mending was added to the game, if you got a mending villager pre 1.14 from 1.9 to 1.13, everybody would go crazy. Really just wanting the villager to fix their stuff, basically. So now, let's continue. Now, what are the villagers' jobs? Now, here are a few. We have, for example, these guys. Toolsmith, what's that guy? The Butcher, Farmer, Weaponsmith, Armor, Fletcher, Cartographer, Mason, Librarian, Shepherd, Leather Worker, and, well, not the last one, but it's, what's it called? Cleric, yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little out of breath. But now let's look at their trades and why they're so OP. Oh wait, but first let's talk about their overhauls. Now, in 1.14, this update, the update which is 1.14, literally overhauled the trading system. Now you could actually control their jobs by their workstations. When they were born, they weren't born with a job. It also added the nitwit, which could originally be added, which could only be obtained with commands in the past. But now let's talk about what the 1.14 update did. So basically, we already did. And sorry guys, I'm just like a little tired and this stuff. I really need to get this video out. But now, let's talk about why it broke the progression system of the game. So now, the progression system of the game was broken was because this. Let's say you spawn next to a village, okay? And then you found, let's say, an armor. You tried to do them a lot. Then, you could literally get enchanted diamond armor without ever having to set foot in a cave. You can also do this with weapons from the weaponsmith. You can also do this with tools from the toolsmith. I think it's kind of ironic that the diamond hoe is the only tool you can't get from villager trading. It's actually kind of funny, as it's literally the most useless tool. But now, aside from that, let's talk about some meat. Like, for example, now, you can get free pork chop. Yep, free pork chop. By the way, I killed a few villagers, which is why the trades are so high. These are the original trades. But now, let's just ignore that. You can get golden carrots for just 3 emeralds. And if you attack or kill a villager, all that they'll do if a villager sees it, they'll just raise the trades. You can trade sticks to a guy to get emeralds. You can even get tipped arrows without ever having to enter the nether or end. What else, for example? You can get maps to find ocean monuments and woodland mansions. You can trade clay, which is now renewable in 1.19 plus, for emeralds. You can get books as overpowered as, let's say, Protection 4, Efficiency 5, Silk Touch, Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending even. Just from a librarian. Shepherds, I don't really know what's so special about them. Really, there isn't anything too special about them. Honestly, kind of sad. You can trade just leather to a leather worker. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention that with the farmer, you can trade literal crops. So if you have an automatic food farm, for example, an automatic carrot, pumpkin, or melon, or wheat, or potato farm, then yeah, you're in business. You can trade rotten flesh, like for example, if you have a mob farm just to a cleric as like a little byproduct. You can trade gold for emeralds. You can buy lapis lazuli without ever having to enter a cave. Also redstone dust. You can, for example, buy glowstone without having to enter the nether. You can buy ender pearls for free. And you can trade netherwort, which is a pretty useless item on its own, besides just brewing potions, which not many people really use, besides the fire resistance potion. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that villagers literally broke the progression system of the game. Before you would have to mine a long time, get into the nether again, all this stuff, basically. And for example, you have to mine a ton, make your little base, maybe trade with villagers. However, they wouldn't really give you much, and their trades were actually much worse in the past, like a lot more, and you couldn't control the workstation. But now, just find a village. You can box yourself with all your villagers, and then literally just live the life of a gamer. Never go outside, and just keep trading with your guys until you have everything. I definitely didn't just describe myself. At least I hope I didn't. So basically, yeah, instead of actually having to work for your resources, you can literally just become a gamer, like me, which I've already explained. So now, and what is the currency that they use, which I think we all know, just for the people that don't know? Emeralds, which are so easy to get. They used to be near impossible to get. And by the way, you can also have pre-broken trades like iron for emerald, and if you have an iron farm, that is arguably the most broken trade in the game. If you have a really good iron farm. There's even an iron farm which can create up to 1,000,000 ingots per hour. It's actually a broken iron farm, seriously. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious, judging by all of this, that clearly there is a problem with villagers. Clearly, like I think we can all agree on that. Now let's talk about a few ways about how they could be nerfed. Like for example, make the trades higher now. I think the current system right now is much better than the old system, so I don't really think there's much Mojang can do without altering the new system too much. Like as I said, basically they could raise the trades. Like for example, step 4 iron, maybe 16 iron. What else? Maybe I have an idea. Maybe for example a new job called the florist could exist where you place a pot. And for example, now let's get another pot. Now here's my idea. So basically, what if you do this? Doesn't it look cool? Like for example, what if you do something like this? Won't it look cool for like the game? And basically, you could have a new job called the florist. I think it would be a cool idea. How we're talking about how we can fix the current system. So basically, I think the trades should just be upped, and I think that's really all Mojang can do. There really isn't much they can do without altering the system. Although I'm sure Mojang can think of a better way. And maybe this change isn't even necessary, to be honest, as I think the current villager system is just fine, but I just think it's way too overpowered. Maybe instead of trading full diamond armor, the armor could just trade full iron armor, which is enchanted. And for example, what else? Maybe the cleric, instead of trading like 5 emeralds for an ender pearl, could trade like 32 instead. I don't know, man, but like, I really just think that right now the system is just way too broken. And I think instead of 1 emerald for 3 golden carrots, maybe it could be 5 emeralds for 1 golden carrot. As right now, villagers are just way too OP, and that's why you see everybody using them, as they genuinely broke the progression system of the game. And really, there's no doubt that I broke the progression system of the game. What do you guys think? Comment down below your thoughts about this, and have a great. And this is the whole video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and help. It would subscribe to the channel later on. You can also comment down below your thoughts on the situation. Have a great rest of your day, and see you guys in the next video. And goodbye. You can also comment down below whether you agree or disagree with my opinion or anything you would add. And goodbye.